Welcome back, everybody, to the Lotad Lounge, and take a guess at what we're playing. I am playing a Tinkaton EX deck, but this time we're doing it a little bit differently. We're still going to utilize our staple draw engines that we've used in the past, but with a new addition. Today we're going to utilize the Dodrio with the Zooming Draw ability. Zooming Draw states as follows. Once during your turn, you may put 1 damage counter on this Pokemon. If you do, draw a card. Dodrio has the Ballistic Beak attack for 1 colorless energy and does 10 damage, plus this attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So after Dodrio has taken a bit of damage from himself by using the Zooming Draw ability, we can get him up in the active if need be and hit for a lot of damage. Now you're probably only going to get 1 good attack out of Dodrio, because if you're attacking with him, he doesn't have a lot of health left at that point. And if we find ourselves behind on prizes, Counter Gain will allow us to use Ballistic Beak for free. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, attacks used by the Pokemon this card is attached to cost 1 colorless less. Ballistic Beak costs exactly 1 energy. And seeing how we're going to be constantly damaging ourselves to draw cards with Dodrio, we might as well run Munkidori with the Adrena Brain ability. That way every turn we can take at least 20 damage from a Dodrio and put it onto our opponent's active Pokemon. Or any of their Pokemon, really. We're not going to solely rely on Dodrio. He only gets us 1 card per turn. If we've got 2 Dodrio out, we get 2 cards per turn. So we're still going to utilize our Dunsparce with the Runaway Draw ability, just because, you know, we gotta have it. Of course we're still running the Rotom V because we really want to have Rotom V in opening hand or on our bench at the end of our first turn, just so we can really benefit from that instant charge ability right out of the gate. We are going to run a copy of Artisan in this deck, just because we have a lot of Pokemon to try to find as quickly as possible, so Artisan will help us out a little bit with that. In case you don't know, Artisan allows, once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box and put it onto their bench, then that player shuffles their deck. And I don't know why, but I really felt like throwing a couple copies of Pokemon League Headquarters in this deck, because attacks used by each basic Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, cost 1 colorless more. I've been finding myself in situations where this card could have benefited me, and I didn't have it in deck, so I'm going to put it in this Tinkaton deck just to see what happens. It's there if I need it. If not, it's hand fodder. It's a win-win situation. And what I mean by hand fodder is if I don't play this card, but I have it in my hand, it just adds more damage to Tinkaton's attack. Our A spec of choice is going to continue to be Enriching Energy, because it's worked out so well in Tinkaton EX. It provides 1 colorless energy, and when you attach this card from your hand to a Pokemon, you draw 4 cards. We always want to attach Enriching Energy to the Dunsparce, because with that Runaway Draw ability, we draw 3 cards, and we shuffle the Dunsparce and all attached cards back into the deck. So if we've attached Enriching Energy to our Dunsparce, we draw 4 cards from that, then we use Runaway Draw 3 more cards, and then we take that to Dunsparce with the Enriching Energy, shuffle it back into our deck, and we can constantly recycle that Enriching Energy. And to help us search out those stadiums and the Enriching Energy, we're going to run Coleslaw's Tenacity. Search your deck for a stadium card and an energy card, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And that's pretty much this build of Tinkaton EX. You know me, I'm always doing something with Tinkaton EX. But yeah, we're going to give this build a shot, and we're just going to see what happens. But before we continue, if you want to try this deck out for yourself, the deck list can be found in the description below. And if you have any suggestions to help improve this deck, drop them down in the comments below as well. And if there's a specific deck that you would like to see any of us here in the lounge play, you can also drop that down in the comments below, and eventually, one of us will play it. We're always looking for new decks to play. And now with all that said, let's get into the game, shall we? And no basic. We're starting off strong with a mulligan. That's what you love to see. There's basics in here, I promise you. Ooh, the Doduo start. Interesting. And my only search is an Ultra Ball. That's unfortunate. Ooh, they're starting with the Pheasantipity too. Yeah, I didn't put Pheasantipity in this deck. I'm not sure why I didn't. I just didn't do it. So, it's going to be weird. Well, we've got to get a Pokemon on the bench. So, let's get the Thornton. And let's get the Dark Energy in there. And definitely we're getting Rotom, because we've got to see some cards. That's a horrible opening hand. We did get Dunsparce, though. So we can at least get him on bench next turn. And start waiting. And hopefully we have the Dunsparce in deck and it's not prized. Sparkling Crystal. And a Buddy Buddy Poffin. I could really use one of those right about now. But they got Crystal. So I'm really wondering what they are running. Their deck box and sleeves and such had the Stellar Eevee on it, so therefore it's... Never mind. We have Mander and a Dreepy, which means they're running Dragapult and Zard, which is not good for me. Not good at all. Let's do that. And let's do that. There's no point to play that right now because they are not going to be attacking with the basic Pokemon. Definitely zooming draw right now. The boss, that's not what I need at all. Got an idea. My Forest Seal Stone is prized. God, that's unfortunate. Well, let's get the Buddy Buddy Poffin then. Give me 2 Tinks. And yeah, we're gonna have to instant charge. This is a rough look at the draw right here. As long as they don't Iono, though, I think we got a pretty decent hand for next turn. Not really, no. I lied. Unless they put more Pokemon out on their bench. Then I could use Morty's to get a few extra cards. Ah, there it is. And there's the energy. Do they have the switch, though? Do they have the switch? They do not have the switch. Okay. Man, I was really hoping to top deck a rare candy there. Zooming draw. DTE. Okay. So if I can just get the rare candy. Let's get rid of you, because you're not going to be a help to us. Man, I was really hoping for a rare candy. Dang. Let's go ahead and throw the Dory out. Let's instant charge. Man. And there's our rare candy. Of course. I'm really hoping my Dudunsparce is not prized. Because I would love to get that here soon. If they're smart, they'll get all 3 energies. And they'll put two on Zard and 1 on Pheasantipity. So they can retreat. Yep. Yep. And there's the Iono. Brutal. Very, very brutal. And you got the switch, so you didn't even need to worry about the... You're going to take out the Dunsparce, man. Well, there goes those two Mons. Now we just have to get Tinkaton, because we got the rare candy. That's not a Tinkaton. Please give me the Tinkaton from the Great Ball. That does that look like a Tinkaton to you? Fine, let's Arven to go get an Ultra Ball. Yeah. This is so unfortunate. That Iono just sucked. Instant charge. None of that is helpful. At all. You don't need more. Well, man, I didn't know they was going to be putting Pokemon on their bench this turn. Otherwise, I would have kept the Morty's conviction. They didn't put extra Pokemon on their bench for like 2 turns. I thought they were just going to keep these 3 Mons out for this turn. I really hope I can get something to draw this upcoming turn. That doesn't help at all. My God. How much am I swinging for? 130? Well, let's get a hit in, shall we? There's the Dragapult. Yeah, we got no way of winning this one anymore. Now would be the perfect time to get... Did I instant charge? I didn't know I attacked last turn. That would have been perfect! And of course I get the Dodrio from that. That's so stupid. That's bullcrap. I really needed a way to search the Dodrio. And I had the Counter Gain. I could have... Well, no, I wouldn't have done that much damage anyway. It doesn't matter. Because the Dodrio didn't have that much. Dodrio would only had 10 damage on it, so it wouldn't have mattered. I like how you Iono for no reason. Like, you're gonna win right now. You had no need to Iono. Ooh, they're using the pretty new Prismatic Evolution Dragapult. Yep. Well, man, that was an unfortunate game. That was really unfortunate. Let's hope for a bit better luck on the next one. Okay, we don't mulligan this time. That's a plus. And we got our Dodrio and the Dunsparce in opening hand. Can we get a Doduo, and a Dunsparce with that Buddy Poffin. I was hoping they would have mulliganed. I see Dragon Sleeves. I'm afraid of what's going to flip over. Lost Zone. Had a feeling it might be a Lost Zone. I ain't seen that for a while. Look at that. They're both there, baby. That's what I want to see. And I don't need to search any energy at the current moment. Unfortunately, no Nest Ball, so I can't get a Rotom V. Which really sucks. But, oh well. Just in case I don't get the DTE, but I do get the Rare Candy Tinkatton EX off of these draws that I'm going to get on my next turn. Because I got the Earthen Vessel, I can go get another energy to cover the cost. I'm assuming you have at least one Switch card in your opening hand. Because Lost Zone runs a lot of Switch. Is this just classic Giratina V-Star Lost Zone? I assume you go for the retreat. You've got to go for the retreat, right? You go for the scratch? You didn't go for the retreat? We need a rare candy right now. We need a rare candy right now. Do this. Nest Ball. Okay. Please give me that's not a rare candy. God dang it. Nest Ball. We're gonna need that, unfortunately. Ooh! Got an idea. Got an idea. I've got an idea. Just one rare candy. That's all I need. Let's go! I got the rare candy. Alright. Evolve that bad boy. Or that bad girl, excuse me. How much damage are we doing? 240? We can spare to do that. I'll wait till next turn. Yeah, I'll wait till next turn. Because I don't think they're going to do anything drastic on their upcoming turn. I say that. I'm just trying to be hopeful. Okay, we got some draw support. They better not have an Iono, or I will be really upset that I didn't play my Artizone to get a Dunsparce on field. Dead hand. Dead hand. Also, 2 terrible cards from your flower selecting. Also, I said I haven't seen Lost Zone in a while. I'll take that back. Michael did end up playing Lost Zone Giratina V-Star recently at Locals. One Thursday night at Matchstick. So, surely you go for the retreat for the other flower selecting. They don't. Huh. Interesting. Zooming draw. Well, see, now I don't want to play Artizone because they can get stuff. 300. I'm just going to hold right now. Yeah, I'm just going to hold my hand right now. That way I have options in the upcoming turns. Excuse me. You put your comfy up. There you go. Because you definitely want a flower selecting to see more cards right now. I hope they're bad. That's just me. But no! What are you bossing up? I don't have Switch in this deck. That might be a problem. So what I need to do is get a DTE and a Tinkaton EX this turn. That's what I'm seeing here. Why'd you... Well, one colorless and a psychic. We got Ultra Ball, so we have ways to get the Tink. The problem is, we've got to get a DTE. So let's do Zooming Draw for a DTE. Nope. Unfortunately not. But we will go ahead and put this bad boy out. Do we Arven for the Forest Seal? Honestly, I think we do. Thank God it's not prized. Grabbing this ball. Why not? And then Forest Seal. Star Alchemy. Yes. To get the DTE. And let's Ultra Ball away Artizone and the Counter Gain, because I think we got 2 of those in there. For Tinkaton EX. Evolve. And the DTE. And I'm still swinging for 250. Which is alright. It's all good. Because now they can't flower selecting unless they top deck one. Or they nest ball for one or whatever. If they have ways to search. They've only got 4 cards in hand. About to be 5 cards in hand. And they've not been doing much. So they would have to have a Roxanne. It's all good. I don't need much to knock out. Man, there's the Giratina V-Star. It's all good. It's going to take time to build up. It's going to take some time. And they don't have much of time right now. And that Roxanne just gave them exactly what they needed. You don't even retreat? Give me you for sure. There's the dark energy that I don't need currently. Swinging for 100. Let's just go ahead and knock out the U. Because they're going to need time to get one of those Tina V set up. And they've only got 4 cards to play from right now. Okay. Okay. That's how many cards? Look this up, 4 cards, put 2 of them into your hand and the other 2 cards into the lost zone. Gotcha. Didn't think it was much. As long as either of those cards wasn't a Giratina V-Star, and they don't have a way to get the Giratina V-Star, they've only got 4 cards in lost zone right now. So I'm doing 160. It's not helpful. It's really not helpful at all. Swinging 190. If I get Munkidori, I have to play 2 cards. Yeah, I lose more than I gain from getting Munkidori right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the 190. Just so that way it's primed for knockout on the next turn. One more card. If I had one more card in hand, I could have knocked out. The problem is I didn't have a way to get one more card. Yeah, I didn't have a way to get one more card without losing cards. So it wouldn't have made a difference. If I would have had that other Dodrio from my previous hand, I could have drawn that one more card. And they go for the Abyssal Seeking. Which means next turn, Giratina's gone. Hey, there you are. It's alright. We ain't even going to worry about playing it out. See, that one more card put me up to 220. If I would have had that Dodrio out. Big hammer for the knockout and my last two prizes. Man, I feel bad for them. They just did not have the hand. Good for me. Bad for them. None of those I want inactive. But it's fine. We might as well throw you down. Because we got Dodrio opening hand too, so we'll be able to start moving energy over. Eevee! Eevee EX. Okay. That means I'm probably going to get obliterated. But hopefully we can have ourselves a good match. Okay, you're going first. Flareon EX, okay. Feebas? Are you using Milotic EX? Buddy. Do that. Do that. This is not a good opening hand for us at all. And now you just need one energy. You didn't play that Eevee? Why? Milotic EX. What do you do again? Prevent all damage and effects from Pokemon from your opponent's Terra Pokemon. Interesting. Good thing I'm not running any Terra Pokemon. Man. They faked me out. I thought they were about to pass. They didn't do anything for a bit. I thought they didn't have the second energy. Yeah, I probably should have got the Dodrio last turn, or the Doduo instead of the Dunsparce. Didn't think that through. Oh yeah, I can't look at their hand unless they place it. Look at it from their hand. There we go. And 130. And what's that effect? Search up the two basic energy cards and attach them to your attach them to one of your Pokemon. Gotcha. Yeah, something tells me I ain't gonna win this one. Not with that opening hand. Let's throw you up because you got the free retreat. Thank you. I'll take that. Get me Rotom V. Throw the other Tink out. And Yeah, instant charge, shall we? I just got the hand built up. I had very little things I could utilize, but still. We got Doduo, though. And I suppose we did get a worker, so we get to draw more cards. So that's good. I forgot to put Night Stretchers in this deck. I found myself a couple times in this video so far realizing that if I had a Night Stretcher, I could bring some stuff back, but I think it was a very situational thing though, that it wouldn't really matter if I brought it back from my hand, but the option was there that I could bring it back from my hand. Anyway, let's place you Forest Seal Stone or Worker. Forest Seal Stone or Worker. Worker. Didn't help at all. So let's do that. Let's get rid of you and you, because I do have a Super Rod in here somewhere. For you... Oh yeah, it just came out this turn. Instant charge. We're in a very bad situation. This Flareon deck is like top speed. It's friggin' going. And it ain't stopping. It got built up way too quick. That's probably why Flareons went up to about 12 bucks. Another Iono? You've got to be kidding me. You had to have that in your hand. That's the second time they've gotten Cornerstone Mask, but they've not played it. Well, you probably get the Rotom, so you can take 2 prizes. No, because you don't knock out Rotom V in 1 hit. I'm surprised they didn't boss up this Tinkaton. Or this Tinkatuff. Well, it's rather unfortunate turn of events. Well, I was really hoping to attach a DTE, but, because if I attach this, they're still going to knock it out. Unless I get Tinkaton EX, which we've got to strive for. Let's see, I lose 2 cards and I gain 1. But I get 3 new options. Is there anything worth putting back in deck? Dunsparce, but I'd rather hold that for now. Let's do the Mortys and try to get the Tinkatuff EX. Let's get rid of the Artizone. We got the Tinkatuff EX. Alright. I can't attack, but I can instant charge. And they can't knock out Tinkatuff EX in 1 hit. We got the Dodrio for next turn. Alright, now is when we gotta slow ourselves down, because that turn just now, we got a lot of cards in hand. And if they play Iono, I'm just gonna walk out this door. Oh, they can do the big attack now. They just put the Luminous on Flareon. They still don't knock out Tink. Why'd you put the crystal on that? That was pointless. Let's go. Let's go. Thornton, my man, I don't think I need you right now. Let's see. Dodrio, zoom and draw. See, now I'm going to put those in there. $360, okay. No. I need to attack right now. Let's use you. Take it off of Tink for sure. Probably should have put it on that. That would still take 3 turns to knock out with that, though. And I'm swinging 330. You do 160. No sleep. You do 280. Honestly, my man, I'll tell you what. Now I wish I would have put those damage counters on something else, but let's knock that out. So that's one less Pokemon they have built up and ready to use. And we got the Tinkatton EX from that, so good. So I've got 2 DTEs, I got a rare candy, and a Tinkatton EX. As long as they don't shuffle this hand into my deck, or under my deck with Iono, or whatever, as long as they don't get rid of this hand, I can get another Tink built up next turn, in case this gets knocked out. Because I'm pretty sure I got knocked out exactly, honestly. If they get, well, they got the rescue board on Tatsugiri here, so they have the retreat. But yeah, 160 to 130. No, I'll survive with 10. If they get my Lodic up into active and attack, I survive with 10 HP. What are you bossing? Unfortunately, I don't have the switch. Because I didn't think about putting switch into the deck. That's the first time today that coin has flipped tails. But it doesn't matter, as I don't need Rotom V active at the moment. Because he doesn't do anything except instant draw. Take them off of the Tink for sure. Do that. I don't want to waste a DTE. Get rid of the Thornton, because I don't need it currently. Hopefully I will not need it. Can you not retreat while asleep? Oh my god, I forgot about that. I totally forgot you can't retreat while asleep. Just end the turn. I need to keep cards in my deck. I don't want to deck out. Man, if I would have put switch in here, I would have been all right. Now, if you want, you could deck yourself out, and I'd be alright with that. I've got to wake up next turn. I've got to wake up next turn. Did they get rid of that Milotic? They did get rid of that Milotic. Okay. Are you going to knock it out? Or are you going to see if it stays asleep? Town store... items? Pokemon tool card. Okay. Okay. They need to take one more prize. I'm hitting 390 right now. Now I wish I would have been putting him on that Tatsugiri, because this would have been the turn it got knocked out. I'm a little upset. $390, knock out the Melodic. And I pray they can't do anything to get that Flareon built up. Because if they have a Crispin, game's over. I think Crispin is their only shot of getting Flareon built up. Unless they just pull some crazy thing out of left field. Yeah, if I would have been, if I should have at least. Crap! That's so unfortunate. And of course, they leave the Tatsugiri up in the active. You know, that'd be nice if I had my Dunsparce out on the bench, but I left it in my hand. Go ahead and draw. $120. And I had to play the card too. Man. But it's fine. Wait. I can get a card in hand. Doesn't matter which one. It just gets me a card in hand. I play Arven. No, I've played Boss. 120. I don't think this gets it. I'm pretty sure this doesn't get it. No, I didn't think so. Dang gave them more options. They still need a Crispin to do the big move. You have no energy in hand, and you have no way to get energy out. Yep, they didn't. They didn't have a way to get the energy. They wouldn't have knocked out the Tink, and they would have had to play a boss to take their one last prize. Let's go! I didn't think I was going to come back from that in the beginning of the game. But we did it. Woo! And they Iono'd me 3 times. They Iono'd me 3 times and I still came back from it. I'm not going to lie. When I sat down to record this video and the first match was Dragapult Zard EX, I just thought, okay, this is how the day is going to go. It's going to be a normal recording session where it's just Zards or some bullcrap decks that I hate that just make me lose and I can't beat. But nope, we actually had 3 pretty solid games and they was all unique, which is what I love to see, because that doesn't happen with me when I record deck videos for some reason. It's usually Zard, Moon, or something stupid that I can't beat. I don't get to see the cool matches a lot for some unknown reason. But these were cool. But yeah, what can I say about the deck at this point? It's Tinkaton. You've seen it multiple times on this channel. This time around, we was just utilizing the Zooming Draw Dodrio. And as usual, the deck's fun. I still love it. I'm still going to play it constantly until it rotates. But that is going to bring an end to today's deck video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit that like button and the subscribe button to stick around for a while if you want to see more content from us as it comes out. Don't forget to come back tomorrow for your Thursday unboxing. And until the next time I see ya, you all take care.